We have another book for story time. The Little Blue Cottage. This one kind of caught my attention. The little blue cottage sat by the bay where pelicans flew and orange foxes played. All year the cottage waited for summer to return, and with it, the little girl. And there's the blue cottage. When the weather grew warmer, she finally arrived. The cottage whistled and hummed and filled with light. That's a pretty little cottage. Nose to window, the girl gazed at the waves and whispered, "You are my favorite place." Gray dolphins dove and wild seagulls sang. Bright-colored boats bounced over the bay. Looks like she's near the ocean. When nighttime came, the rocking chairs creaked. Waves lulled the girl and her cottage to sleep. You see the whales out there? Very cool. Yeah. Then it was fall. The girl left again. As leaves turned to gold, the blue cottage sighed. She had to go home. When wintertime came, the girl stayed away, while the little cottage shivered through snow, ice, and rain. My goodness. Summer came. Dolphins splashed, and the blue cottage hoped, watching for the girl on the red clay road. Eventually, a honk honk echoed around the bend. The girl had come back to the cottage again. You can see the cottage looks happy, doesn't it? Yeah. Pretty flowers and stuff. The little cottage smelled like bacon, pancakes, and popcorn. The little girl smelled like syrup, sunscreen, and sea. See? The girl cuddled close in her favorite nook and whispered, "I miss you when I am away." Yeah, right there. I like that window. That'd be nice to have a little nook like that, wouldn't it? When heat filled the cottage, the girl stayed outside. The cottage kept watch as she caught fireflies. Did you ever catch fireflies? I used to, and when I was a little girl, we used to keep them in a jar. She swam like a mermaid and yelled at the wind, "Faster, faster, and again, again." When thunderclouds gathered, the girl hid indoors where it was cozy, safe, quiet, and warm. Wild waves crashed and the world filled with water as angry winds howled. The little cottage stood strong. That looks like a really bad storm. See her up in the window? Yep. Her favorite place. Year after year and night after day, the girl and the cottage, the sun and the rain. They grew up together from summer to summer. The little blue cottage, the little bay girl. Look, you can see her growing up. That's very neat. Then one summer arrived, and the girls stayed away. The cottage waited and waited. Oh my goodness, this is sad. The kitchen was silent, smells of syrup fading. The boat unused and games went unplayed. The cottage sat empty and dimming to gray through holidays, heat waves, and hurricanes. Years came and went, along with the hope that the girl would appear on the red clay road. Look, everything's growing up around it, and it's not blue anymore, it's gray. It's a very sad little cottage. Then one day a faint beep beep echoed in the drive. Gravel crunched under feet, and the little cottage cried, "At last!" Here they come. Look at the cottage. Oh, the poor thing. The girl, now a mother, had finally arrived. The cottage whistled and hummed and filled with light. The girl opened the windows and breathed in the waves. I missed you, she whispered while I was away. See, and then she's sitting in her spot. Yeah. She repainted the cottage so it once more gleamed blue. It was just like new. It was just like always. The rooms filled again with family seashells and songs. The little cottage beamed bright as the days lingered long. Gray dolphins dove and white seagulls sang. Bright-colored boats bounced over the bay. Looks like all is well. When nighttime came, the rocking chairs creaked. Waves lulled the girl and her cottage to sleep. Well, now that was a great story. Do you have a place where you go for vacations? During the summer, maybe?